Hello, welcome to my Aries North nodes. Before we get into this Aries North node readings, I would recommend you go watch the first one. I will link it in the end of this video, so you might want to scroll forward all the way close to the end, and there will be a link for you to go watch your Aries North node, the first reading I did on Aries North node. So I would highly recommend you watch that one first and then come back to this one. If you've already watched your Aries North node on there, then go ahead and feel free just to continue with this one. We're just going to dive deeper into this. So if you're not sure, again, if you're not sure what your North node is, you can simply get a North node calculator on the internet. It's simple. Put in a little bit of information. It will tell you what your North node is. So my North nodes, my Aries North nodes, I should say, you are really here to show the world what it means to be a leader, okay? You are supposed to be a leader in your life in this go-around, right? It is not the time for you to wait for other people to, get on board with your ideas. No, you are here to go forth, and the right people will start coming aboard for you, right? They really will. You're not here to play that supporting role. You're not. You are here to lead. Now, it really is time for you, and I really mean it. Like, if you're watching this, it's really the time for you to release any people-pleasing things that you have carried over from your self-node life. Like, you have to let that go, all right? And you need to step into your self-reliance and your self-trust. It's not necessarily that you are meant to be alone, although it can be lonely being the leader, but only until other people catch up with you, and they will, the right people. So it's really important for you to embrace this, okay? Embrace this fact, and I do mean fact, that you are a leader, okay? You really need to be very direct. You need to be assertive. And you need to trust. You really need to trust in your gut. You need to not back down from any challenges. You need to take risks, okay? Because you are the hero of your own story. You are the leader. You are the pioneer. So, Aries North nodes, that should resonate with you. Like, no matter what you've gone through in your life, you should understand that there's always been this gut feeling to lead, to show people the way, right? So again, because North Node, and again, you may want to go back to the very first North Node in Aries video that I did. I forgot where I was going with that. I felt it for a second and then it kind of vanished. But yeah, you're here. Oh, because you've always kind of probably felt it. Maybe there's always been a tugging. I feel like there's always been a tugging. Like, I need to lead. Now, being a leader can be many things. It can be in career, it can be in social activity, it can be in your household, it can be in many areas, and only you are going to know. But I feel like your whole life, your gut has always been tugging you. Like, you need to lead. You're the innovator. You're going to show a different way. Okay, so let's get into your reading. We're going to ask the Divine for some beautiful advice for my Aries North nodes. Divine Source Creator. I got to move this light. It's right in my eye. Aries North nodes. What is the message? Sorry, guys, my camera cut for a second, so let's continue on here and see what we can get. Thank you so very much. That was very quick. As we continue. Yeah. I love this for you. You have awakening to source, soul confidence, reassurance, source essence. So yeah, I mean, think about that too. For some of you, it may be that your leadership here could be in the spiritual realm. Maybe you are doing something, some sort of mediumship, maybe tarot, whatever it might be. It definitely could be there. And if this is more of like a business, running a business, or being the CEO of a business, or starting your own business, or if it's that kind of sense, you really have to trust your gut, like we said in the beginning, right? Soul confidence here. Reassurance that this is what you're supposed to do. Source essence, I really like, because whatever it is that you're doing, Aries, it It comes from the right place. It is your soul. This is your North Node. It's what you're supposed to be doing in this life. So I feel like source essence, it's like we always say that, we have a spark of the divine within us, and we do. We're created from the divine. We're created from the universe. So really know, it's not the godlike syndrome, okay? I don't want to say that, but know that you are of a higher elevation and that this is something that you need to do in this lifetime, right? You're clearing and establishing a new connection with your own core source, right? Something about that confidence, right? Something about trusting that gut. I mean, just because it's Aries in leadership doesn't mean that it's not divine, that it's not spiritual. It is. So your advice from the divine is continue to connect more fully with yourself, with your soul, right? This is going to give you balance. It's going to give you insight. It's going to help you discover and live from your spiritual self in a leadership role, okay? In a leadership role. And for some of you, this is going to be very profound. I didn't notice how dark that was there. My lighting is terrible, sorry. It's going to be very profound because we have the number 19 here, and in numerology, that 19, right, becomes a 10, which is an end of a cycle. So an end of not trusting yourself, not trusting your gut, not being the leader. And it also, that reduces down to a 1, which is the new beginning. So you're at a place of a very new beginning in your self-confidence, in trusting your gut, in being the leader. It's like a lot of you are like, they keep just showing me this is kind of graphic, so I do apologize, but it's like someone getting kicked and kicked and kicked and kicked and kicked until they finally just stand up. And when they stand up, they're larger than life. They're larger than that person that's been kicking them. And they're just like, no more. Okay. So I really feel like you are about to do some cleansing, getting rid of people that just, that trying to please everybody else kind of thing, which is never good. I mean, I know I've done it. And really stepping into your own. You're really stepping into your own right now. So I'm going to push this back and we're going to get some more oracle cards here. Show us clearly, angels, guides, ancestors, divine. What do my North Node Aries need to know right now? Show me clearly. I think this is going to be a big shift for you, and I think it's going to surprise some people in your life because maybe for a lot of you North Node Aries, you've been kind of, I'm going to just let that go. I'm just going to kind of, go with the flow, and now you're not. Now you're like, that's enough. I'm done, right? So I think it's going to shock some people in your life, whether that's family, friends, or so-called friends, acquaintances, people you work for. You're standing up, right? You're standing up for yourself at this point. So show me clearly. What is the message from our Aries North Nodes? Show me clearly, please. Yeah, look at that. Epiphany. You're about to reveal your gifts. You're about to reveal your gifts. And this is a gift. This isn't as much of that. You're not overpowering anybody. You're empowering yourself. And again, some people are going to fall away from that. And that's okay because they're like, I liked it better when you did everything I said. And, you were compliant and all of those things. But then the right people are going to come in, right? Because you are going to reveal your gift as a leader. You are going to awaken people to whatever this is. Again, it's going to be different for all of you, right? But in your particular area, sorry guys, my camera keeps cutting. I'm not sure why. But in your particular area of your life where this, this drive, this gut feeling, you really are going to reveal your gifts to people, your leadership ability, the way you can motivate others, the way you can bring people aboard, right? It's going to be very beautiful. And with this number 6 here, they're really showing me this is the right path for you, right? Because the 6s talk about being on the right path. You need to, we have free will. We can deny any of this. But to bring joy and happiness and bliss into your life, you really have to step into that North Node energy. Show me clearly, please. What is the message? Show me clearly. What is the message? Show me clearly. For Aries. Thank you. Yeah. See? My fear here, as we were doing this in my mind, I kept thinking Is this advice being too much like overpowering, like you overpowering people? But no, it's not. They're confirming for me with this Leveria card is let love grow. This allows love to be there. You're doing this from a good place. You have passion behind what you're doing. Okay. So yes, some people are going to have to go by the wayside, but that's okay, because your love of what you're doing, of this leadership, is really going to, it's going to continue to grow. It's going to be big, right? A lot of you are going to be in the spotlight in some way, because they're kind of showing me like running for office, right? Some sort of office, local office, and people start really looking up to you and your ways and your beliefs. And that doesn't mean everybody's going to be in a political office. I'm just saying that you do this with love and you inspire people. This is amazing to me. Let's see what we have here in the tarot. You're really setting yourself free here. You really, really are setting yourself free. This is, life purpose stuff. North Node is life purpose stuff. What you're supposed to be doing while you're here. So let's see what we have. Thank you. Yeah. Well, no, they said no. No, sorry. There was about 3 cards, and I thought for sure they were going to have me take them, but they said no. Okay, there we go. That's better. All right. So we have here, 4 of Wands. You bring stability into this. You bring people together is really what I'm getting, with that Wands energy, which is, Aries, North Node Aries, that's fire. You really bring some stability into your life, other people's lives. You bring people together for a common good, common cause. Again, this can be in business. Maybe you're starting your own business. This can be you're higher up in a business. This can be in your community. This can even go into love too, like the leader of the relationship. We all say that we want relationships that are equal, and it's true, and we do, but there's always got to be a leader in the family dynamic too. So again, this is very comforting, but you're very passionate about this. Like, you're very, very passionate about whatever this is. It's not meaningless. It has meaning. Show me clearly, please. What is the message? Thank you. Haley's comment. Okay, so this is the Hermit card in the Standard Tarot. And what this is telling me is that Hermit is, goes off alone. And in the beginning, I said sometimes, it might feel lonely being the leader, but only until people come around. However, the Hermit goes to be alone, to really figure out what makes them excited about life, what they want to pursue. Because in the Standard Tarot, in that lantern, is the Star card, the wish fulfillment, right? That star. So again, I really feel like you've probably taken time. Everybody's going to be different and are different timelines, but for most of you, you've taken time to think about this. Something is driving you, something that you really want to put out into the world, to share this gift, right? And I feel like the universe is saying it's time. It's time for you to bring it out into the public. For others of you, you might have to stay in hermit mode for a little bit to get that inspiration, but I promise you, it's coming. Awakening to source. It is coming. So I love that. Let's see what else we have here. Show me clearly. Show me clearly. What is the message? Show me clearly for my Aries North Nodes. Show me clearly. Thank you. Yeah. It's time for you to leave the past in the past. We've got the 6 of Cups in reverse. You have to appreciate the past. Okay? You have to appreciate everything that you've gone through. And I think that's part of your awakening, is like, maybe things didn't work out. Maybe you were kind of putting yourself on the back burner. Don't beat yourself up for your past. It doesn't matter. Those were all things that you needed to learn for you to move on. So this is a big signifier to me that it is time for you to move on, to shine your light, to be that leader, right? To awaken to these gifts and reveal them. That's beautiful. It's really, really beautiful. So let's see what else we have here. Show me clearly, please. What is the message? Show me clearly. What is the message? Show me clearly. What is the message? What is the message for Aries North nodes? Thank you. All right, so you have grounding. I really like this. This is talking about stand your ground. Okay, it is time for you to stand your ground on whatever this is. It's also time to take that idea, that purpose, that thing that you want to expose out into the world, right? To bring it down into this reality, right? Because right now it's like in your mind, right? But now it's time to manifest it, bring it down, ground it into this earth, because again, it has not only benefits for you, but benefits for humanity, the world. I wanted to say the world, like it truly, truly does. So let's see what else we have. Show me clearly, please. All right. Let me move this deck out of the way here. So you're being awakened for sure, right? Awakening to source, spiritual awakening. You're definitely getting this information. You might have already had it because time is funny stuff, or you are receiving it, okay? Once we open up to the North Node energy that we're in, right? Aries North Nodes. Once we're open up to it, you're going to see signs, synchronicities, guidance of where you need to go and what this is. Some of you may already have it, okay? But some of you that are like confused by this, saying, I don't know what that light is, that the hermit, I'm searching like the hermit, it's coming, okay? It's coming. And you need to understand that it is. And you need to open yourself up to that, however it comes in, right? It might just be that epiphany, that idea that comes in, and you're going to reveal your gifts. You're going to be, I'm so talented at this, I didn't know, right? Some of you, it might come in your dreams. It's coming if it's not already there. If it's already there, trust it. Trust what source is giving you, okay? Trust what source is giving you, because it's life purpose stuff. Show me clearly, please. It's kind of like somebody, I don't know who they are. I really just caught a glimpse of it in passing. But there was somebody who, said, I knew nothing about the school board, running for school board. I had no interest in it. And, this is a mom, obviously. And she's like, I just dove into it. I didn't like what was going on. So I dove into it. And now she's, won a school board race. And she is very passionate about it, and it's needed, and she's becoming a leader. So she had not been anywhere interested in that. And then it just hit her, and she was like, oh, I need to do this. It's calling me. So that's an example of how that can come in. Show us clearly, please, for my Aries North nodes. Show me clearly. Show me clearly, please. Thank you. All right, so I love it. Teach. Yeah. Right? You have a wonderful gift for working with others. Have you considered teaching? Everything you do as a leader is teaching. You're teaching people, you're teaching people a lot. You're showing people, whether you want to use the word teaching or not, you're showing people how to be a leader, right? You're giving knowledge and information out. Whatever area of your life, whatever business, whatever community, whatever this is, you're teaching others how to be moral. You're teaching others how to have common sense. You're teaching others how to go through this with love, not hate. So again, you are becoming the teacher, whether you understand that or not. Sometimes we are teaching people without knowing that we are, but we're leading by example. There you go. Leading by example, a form of teaching. Some of you, maybe it is. Maybe you are going to start being a teacher, an actual teacher of something. But again, this is beautiful. I love the fact that Spirit is like, it's time, because I really feel like it's saying, it's time. It's really time. Awakening to source. You have two cards here talking about awakening to your purpose, revealing your gifts, right? And bringing these gifts into the reality that we have. So this is a beautiful Aries North Node reading. I want to thank all of you for watching this. Love, light, and blessings to you.